Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'd like to call the special Finance Committee of the Whole meeting to order at 6:08 p.m. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Harvey. Here. Wilson. Here. Tillman.
Here.
Williams. Gardner.
Here.
Nelson. Here. Phillips. Here.
As of Monday, the 17th, we have not received any requests for comments to be added to the agenda. Item 1 was roll call. Item 2 is public comment. Is there anyone from the public who would like to comment on items on this specific agenda? Is there anyone from the public who would like to comment on any items on this specific agenda? Seeing none, we will move on to the mayor's report. Recently, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer and hernia surgery. So I had that. I have not been at many events. I wanted to let the council know because I am not on my medication tonight. So I'm gonna try to be patient. But I wanted you guys to know I had the surgery on November 6th. I have not been attending a bunch of city events. I want to thank Chief Kolash, Chief Bockert, and all those who have been going to events in my stead, and also Deputy Mayor Williams, who has also been going to events for me, and also for my family who has been supporting me through this. But just let the council know I had surgery November 6th, here tonight, and want to, just move on. Also, I wanted to invite the council. We're going to have dates coming up, December 4th, if everyone is around. John Kasparic will be here. We're planning a presentation, and also on Blues Water Run. We're planning a presentation on stormwater fees, sewer fees that we talked about before. And then there will also be a presentation on 2 other matters on December 4th. So I'll send that email out, and just please respond. Let me know if you're available on December 4th, or if you guys can let me know tonight so we can get the agenda to you in enough time. The next item, under item number 4, discussion of Paycom. We still had some legal questions and legal issues, so we're not going to have Paycom present tonight. So they will be on the December 4th meeting. I'll make sure everybody gets the presentation in enough time. And also, if you have any questions, remember, this is for what the council has been asking for about HR software, computerizing our checking system, and a complete presentation on how this program and this process is going to help the city. The Treasurer's Office has been involved in this, so they will be here with the recommendation of Paycom for the city. That will be on December 4th meeting as well, but it won't be on this agenda tonight. Item number 5 and 6 on the agenda. Item number 5 is discussion and action on KSM contract that was presented to the City Council. Recall at the council meeting, the council asked for this contract and also asked for the changes. All of those changes have been made. They were sent to everyone. And also the changes for the invoices that was sent to everyone as well. So item number 5, before we go further, can we add Alderman Deputy Mayor Williams to the agenda. Roll call at 6:13 p.m.
Here.
So everyone had an opportunity to see the contract, to review the contract. Before we go further, does anyone have any questions about item number 5 that's on the agenda? If not, Alderman Williams,
I don't have questions, but I have a statement.
go ahead, Alderman.
I am really concerned about item number 5, and here's why. Previous years, I've been very vocal about things that are happening with my email accounts, with having access to things, and in full transparency, we all know this is your brother-in-law. And I just don't think that this contract should be within the family of any member of this council, that it should go to an outside firm that can at least present some transparent actions. I believe that since he stated that he is over the IT and all of that, there are some things that he knew about that was happening. And I don't know that you won't do what your brother-in-law tells you to do. So that's my concern. It should be an impartial party dealing with our IT. Thank you.
And Alderwoman, I appreciate that, and I don't even like my brother-in-law. Let me just say that. And part of it is that this contract was here under Rob McGee, and also this was brought up under Rob McGee in 2021. And we did go out for RFQ, which Kevin Stirk can speak to with the process that will be handled by the city clerk. That was the motion that was made at the last meeting to make sure things are transparent. So Mark Stirk and the firm Ansel Glink prepared the RFQ that will go out for a different vendor that will come before the council. So if the council wants to change this in a year, you have that RFQ and you'll see the pricing wise if it's more competitive or if it's the same pricing. And the council can make that decision with that RFQ. But Attorney Stirk, do you want to address the RFQ and then this contract that's before the council?
Well, as far as the, I can't speak on the RFQ at this moment because I haven't reviewed it, but as far as the contract goes, it says KSM has been the IT consultant for the, has been providing those services since 2021. The mayor doesn't have a financial interest in the company at all, so I don't see a conflict of interest in that circumstance. And if there's a vote tonight, I would recommend that and there's a tie, we would recommend and consult council on that the mayor should abstain from casting a vote for tie-breaking purposes. As far as issuing the RFQ, KSM, if the only issue that you have is you're concerned about transparency and the conflict of interest.
No, attorney, it wasn't. It was also the fact that you stated he was under contract since 2021, and past practice on this council is that each contract comes up every year before the council. We've asked time and time again, and we've never gotten the contract until now in 2025. So it's an ethical question, a transparency question, and it's public funds.
I completely understand that and appreciate any concerns. And I'm not saying that they're not valid concerns whatsoever. But again, Mayor Jones doesn't have a financial interest in the company. Mr. Martin is here to speak about if there are any questions that the city council has. I'm sure that he would be happy to speak on them. But as far as there being In actual conflict of interest, I don't believe that one exists at this time.
Thank you for going on the record for that.
You're welcome.
Any other questions? Alderman Gardner.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, I'm just going back to the previous discussion we had regarding the description of invoices that you submit. I don't see the breakdown, how you stated that you would pay your employees. Those are not reflective on these two invoices that are in front of you. I would just like to know why they are not.
I don't think we said breaking down, that wasn't listed for the employees to tell how much I paid the employees.
That was one of the questions that was asked.
No, it was more description. It wasn't how and how much I paid the employees.
Right, and then at that point, you indicated that you would, put in the description of the invoice, how the employees are paid. Because I believe it was Finance Chair Alderman Williams' question when he asked about, the description of it being vague at the time, and then you went on to tell.
So the question was the description. It wasn't how much I paid the employees. It was description of the items that was in the invoice. It has nothing to do with my employees.
Well, I'm not going to go back and forth. That's all. I was just
Okay.
stating what we didn't see tonight. Thank you, sir.
Do you have a problem going forward when you submit invoices to do that?
No, we already changed that.
So,
Invoices going forward will be more itemized in description as they requested.
and it will state like who you're paying
Yes,
on the invoices going forward?
yes.
Mayor, I have a question.
Alderman Phillips?
Are the employees that are currently working for the City of Calumet City your employees?
Yes.
So wait a minute.
Clear that up, please, because the employees that work for you are
Or my employees.
not city employees.
Correct,
The current city employees are city employees.
correct,
You just supervise
Correct.
city employees.
correct.
Was that your question, Alderwoman?
Yes.
I have one, and forgive me if it sounds stupid or redundant, and you get a paycheck from the city, right?
Who?
You're paid from the city.
As a vendor, not as employee.
Okay.
Any other questions? There being no further questions, is there a motion to approve item number, would you guys like to take item number 5 and 6 together, or 5 and 6 separate?
Wait, they're both the same.
Yeah, it's both the same, Alderwoman. Is there a motion to approve item number 5 as presented?
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Williams. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Tillman. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Wilson,
No.
Tillman,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Gardner,
No.
Nelson. No. Phillips,
No.
Harvey.
Yes.
That is 4 noes, 3 yeses.
On a vote of 4 to 3, the item number 5 is not being approved. Is there a motion on item number 6 on the agenda? To approve the invoices that were submitted for past work?
And this is for work that's already been performed?
Yes.
Is this the amount that he's already been paid?
This is the amount, no, this is the amount to be paid.
But remember, he received 2 checks already.
Yes.
Is that for this,
No, those are
the work done in this period?
No.
Okay, what is the period for this?
So this is for the month of October.
For clarification,
October and what else?
Finance Chair, these were deferred to your committee
September and October?
at the
Just
October meeting. 2 of the items.
Say that again.
For us tonight.
Say that again.
These were deferred to your committee at the
For tonight.
October meeting.
Right, and these are this is for works that's already been performed,
Yes,
but not for work that you've already been paid.
correct.
Have you been paid for this already?
No,
And this is for October.
yes.
Is there a motion for item number 6?
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Williams. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Tillman to pay for work that's already been performed. There's a motion and a second. Madam Clerk, can you please call a roll?
Tillman,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes, and for clarification, just for, we can finish the vote. Go ahead, yes.
Discussion.
Yeah, right. But I do need to make a statement.
No.
Nelson. No. Phillips,
Yes.
Harvey,
Yes.
Wilson,
No.
On a roll call vote of 4 voting yes, 3 voting no, item number 6 has been approved for past work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 7 is a discussion and a motion for the Fourth Ward invoices for the holiday dinner, not to exceed a certain amount to come out of the Fourth Ward neighborhood account. Alderman Williams.
Yeah, so moved. Make a motion to approve item number 7.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Williams, second by Alderman Tillman. This is for the date of Thursday, November 28th. And then I see a typo in there with cafe. Madam Clerk, can you please call a roll?
27th, that's it.
Williams,
Yes.
Gardner,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Phillips,
Yes.
Harvey,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Tillman.
Yes.
On a roll call vote of 7 voting yes, 0 voting no, 0 voting present, item number 7 is approved and passed. The next item is discussion on action on, there was a motion that was made, give me a second. There was a motion that was made at the last city council meeting, so tonight's action refers to these 3 items. Motion made by Alderman Harvey, second by Alderman Wilson, for the bills that was amended to permanently delete the following 3 senior ambassadors, remove, Taylor Media remove, and the items on tonight's agenda are the Gordon Flesh, provide the contract, which was provided to everyone, Farnsworth receipts, which was provided to everyone, ComEd bills, Calumet City plumbing bills, Dennis Yacko, JB Denny, Menards invoices, and M&J breakfast invoices. Did everyone receive the receipts for all of these?
Yes.
Yes.
So you guys can handle this if you want to approve these tonight, or if you want to add them to the next agenda.
I would like to, because I want time to come on.
So the motion will be to either add them to the next agenda, because the receipts have been provided per the motion, or approve them tonight.
Can we take the ones that we approved tonight individually, because I do not want to approve the senior ambassadors. We got rid of them July 31st of this year. They shouldn't have been paid anymore.
No, Alderman, that's, the motion was.
You mentioned that, so I'm just saying if we're bringing it back up.
No, we're not bringing it back
Okay.
up. That was just to state the motion that was amended.
Okay.
For the permanently following those.
Okay.
So tonight, we're just doing the receipts.
And may I ask, I'm sorry, Alderwoman, I didn't hear you. What was your request?
I was asking for us to, or make a motion to move this to the next meeting because I just got this,
Okay.
and I would like time to look things over here.
So to clarify what the motion will be to approve those items and put them on the next bill listing for the next agenda, which will be December 8th,
But approving them only to get it on the bill, not
only on the bill listing.
that motion.
Correct, Mr. Treasurer?
Correct.
Is it from the 4th or 8th?
The 8th.
I just want to make sure I have the motion correct.
Yeah. What'd you say, madam?
Let's make sure I have the motion to approve them and to place them on the next.
To place them on the next agenda, which will be December 8th.
But we're not approving to pay, we're only approving them to go to be on the agenda.
Yes.
Put it for next city council meeting.
Yes. And they can be on November the 4th, you said, right?
December 8th.
I mean, December, I'm sorry. Tell me the date again. I'll take it back.
December 8th.
Approved for December 8th, city council meeting.
Is there a motion to that effect? Motion made by Alderwoman Nelson.
Second.
Second by Alderwoman Phillips. Madam Clerk, can you please call a roll on that motion?
Gardner,
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Phillips.
Yes.
Harvey.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Tillman.
Yes.
Williams.
On a roll call vote of 7 voting yes, 0 voting no, 0 voting present, item number 8 is approved to be on the next agenda for approval of payment. Item number 9 is a motion, this was brought up at a previous agenda. The council was waiting on the agreement. Attorney Dominic is here, has provided everyone the agreement. This is for Global Water, and directs the city treasurer to submit to Global Water the payment in the amount of $150,000. Attorney Dominic, you want to explain the agreement that you drafted?
So, yes, so Byerly Investments is the owner of the property where the improvements have been made, and that's who funded the multi-million-dollar renovation of the property. And it's affiliated with the owner, Global Water Technologies. A portion of what their services are does spin off, I should say, sales tax. And this was a property located at 602 State Street. They had come to the city seeking some incentives because there were cost overruns, extensive cost overruns related to the property during the rehabilitation or redevelopment of it. So this is after the fact. This is not TIF, these aren't TIF funds. This is an incentive agreement. It'd be a lump sum of $150,000, and then their sales tax generated, which is not significant, upwards of $500,000, which I think is probably, from my recollection, a third to 25% of the total cost overruns. I mean, it was a massive undertaking from when they moved into the building. So they've invested a lot, and they're just asking for, this is the ask. Actually, they asked for more, but.
So Alderwoman Harvey, this is in your ward for the ones that, everybody that didn't attend the grand opening of Global Waters. Do you have any comment or anything on this matter?
The only comment that, or question that I have, one second, I just want to make sure I'm understanding. So can you explain the sales tax generated again? Can you just repeat that again?
So a portion of the products they sell, it does generate sales tax. However, if the state ever put on a service tax, that would be a vast majority of their income. But they do generate sales tax, although it's not significant. It might be $15,000 to $20,000 a year, so it's going to take some time. But they put the money in, and this would be rebating sales tax that the city didn't have before.
Okay.
So you're not missing it.
Okay.
I feel slow right now.
This is coming out of the 2023 bond fund.
The bond.
Let's go from the beginning. I don't understand. So can I ask, okay, this is a real estate property we're talking about, right? A home, right?
No, this is industrial. This is not a commercial building, massive renovation. Global Water Technologies is the name of the company. Byerly Investments is the owner's real estate holding company, and that's where all the money came out of in order to improve and develop, to redevelop this property.
Yeah.
And who owns the property again?
Byerly Investments, that's, I think Michael Byerly's his name. He's the owner
He came,
of both privately held companies. But it's pretty standard to have a holding company for your real estate and then an operational business.
Okay, so, could you stop the mic? So we're here at, slow down, Mayor Copeland. He's asking for $150,000.
He was asking for more.
I don't care about more. Excuse me, $150,000.
That'd be
What is he going to do with the $150,000? Because I understand, but then I kind of don't understand.
So, Alderwoman, what had happened during the course of the several million-dollar renovation, there were significant cost overruns. Ordinarily, the developer would come on the front end, but they were moving forward, and this is to assist and help promote the business because of the overruns.
Okay.
Which this is only a small portion of those overruns.
But it's their responsibility, right? Not ours? Like, why are we
It is
doing
not.
it? Is it an incentive for what again? What's the incentive? Because they're here, they're paying taxes already.
They just became a tax-paying body. So they came into the community, they redeveloped it, they've had some overruns, they're looking for assistance with the overruns.
Okay,
That's
okay.
plain and simple, they're looking for assistance.
Some assistance.
To fund that multi-million-dollar redevelopment
Okay,
that they've done.
okay. I get it now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
any other questions?
Yes. How much during the first year do you believe we would receive in sales tax?
I think the estimates are anywhere between $15,000 and $20,000. It's not significant, and it's not sales tax you would miss because you haven't.
So it would take a while to recoup this $150,000?
No. This is in addition, that's the lump sum, the sales tax incentive that they would get $500,000 over time out of that sales tax.
Right, up to $500,000.
Correct.
But what I'm saying, they're asking for a lump sum. I'm asking because we seem to always give these businesses some kind of incentive, and we are getting hit hard with our property taxes, and nobody gives us an incentive. They knew they were buying this, and they knew that they were going to have to put money into it. I do understand incentivizing businesses to come here, stay here, and all of this, but requesting this after the fact. And I see that there's an addendum in here that says approved by John Kasperi. Can we just wait for him to come on December 4th?
John Kasperi came here and
Well, I just want to know why that's here. What's the significance of putting that here?
so because the council wants information that John Kasperi stated here that we put in our 2023 bond. So it was a vacant building, otherwise would have been on the tax rolls that they bought, that they just became taxpayers on. They also renovated it, and it was K Manufacturing before that was sitting vacant for, I think, 3 or 4 years that they came in and bought. They didn't anticipate what K Manufacturing did to the property, which cost them significant amount. So we have done sales tax agreements before when we had the TIF. Mr. Treasurer, what was the TIF that was when we did the sales tax agreement with?
We have had many sales tax sharing agreements in the various TIFs. K is in what was TIF 2. That was the industrial TIF.
That was a State Line Road TIF. So we don't have that TIF anymore. So part of this was to incentivize them for coming in and being taxpayers. As the attorney said, they wanted more, but this is to to meet them halfway and to make sure that, I think we're going to get more back in real estate taxes and sharing that we're going to get back in this agreement anyway. So it's coming out of the bond, it's not coming out of the corporate fund.
When do they sneak this by?
As soon as the treasurer cuts the check.
I need more time to think about this personally.
Attorney Dominic? I assume that it'll be my office's responsibility to execute the terms of this agreement like we've done all the other sales tax incentive sharing.
They would have to give you, yes, they would have to give you access to their sales tax figures, and then we would just...
Right. That's what I was going to say. Typically, in the other agreements, there's a provision by which the entity agrees to allow us to have access to the sales tax generated in writing, and that be submitted to IDOR directly. Otherwise, we won't be able to access that information. So if we could, this is the first time I'm seeing it. It may already be in there, but I just wanted to bring that up.
I believe it's on page 6. It's paragraph 8 under reporting.
Okay.
Do we know the property tax bill, the previous property tax bill that was for that property?
We can get those questions and then put this on the December 8th meeting.
That was going to be my motion, to put it on the December 8th meeting.
Alderman Tillman, that way you can get your questions answered.
Yeah, I didn't even read the full agreement yet. So.
Yeah, I mean, I just read the reporting chapter, section 8. They can send directly to IDOR, and then we can eliminate the middleman with regard to that.
So I don't know if we need a motion to put it on the agenda, but Alderman, if you want to make a motion to put it on the December 8th.
One more question for me before we do the motion. The $150,000 is because they had overage, or?
Both in portions of the incentive are because of the overage. The overage was not $650,000, believe it, and I can get you the exact figures. I think
that's what I was going to ask.
3 or 4 times that number.
Okay.
There was substantial damage to the roof. There was substantial damage to the property. It was sitting vacant. So what they thought was good bones actually required a little bit more redevelopment in order to make it suit their needs. But this is a company, their water technology, they're used in obviously data centers, closed loop cooling systems, heat exchangers, things like that, where obviously that's going to be a business that's going to be around for some time.
If you could just send me that.
The overage?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is it, I'm sorry. Is it normal business for the business to get some kind of inspection? I know when we were looking at the Ross property, we had to go and send somebody up on the roof and check the roof, do the square footage, how much is it going to be, get the estimates. Did they not do that? They just took a as-is property from the city?
I didn't sell them this property.
No.
No? Okay, so they purchased it
Yes.
knowing.
Well, I think, quite frankly, you go into some of these large-scale redevelopments, you may know generally what things are going to cost, but obviously there's been tariffs and everything else, and you're going through all of that. Plus, when you peel back the layers of an onion, sometimes you find surprises. And when you have a large building, the surprises are much more expensive. And that's kind of what was explained to us as they got into the redevelopment and repurposing of the building. There were, although some known issues, there were unknowns that reared their ugly head as you start pulling back walls.
Alderwoman Nelson, and then Alderman Gardner, and then we'll make the motion. Alderwoman Nelson?
Okay, so Alderwoman Wilson asked part of my question. The other part was, you said that you didn't sell them the building. Was this a city property? Did we own it and did we sell it to them? Did the city sell it to them?
It wasn't so, I did not do that transaction. I do not believe it was purchased from the city.
No, it was a private-to-private transaction.
Okay, are we sure?
Yes, we never owned K Manufacturing.
Okay. Oh, that's it.
Alderman Gardner?
I was just going to make a suggestion, and Attorney Dominique Lanzito, maybe you could just ask them just to provide a scope of work to the council so they can see the description, and everybody can review it, and I would just like to make a motion that we table this matter to a future meeting.
Same motion that Alderwoman Nelson will make. So, Harvey, I'm sorry. So, the motion, Alderwoman, is to table this till the December 8th meeting, and Attorney Dominic will provide all the answers, all the questions, answers to the questions from tonight's meeting, which include the scope of work, exact figures, and property taxes. Would you second that motion?
Oh, you made the motion?
He made the motion.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Gardner, second by Alderwoman Harvey. All in favor for tabling, well, you know what, let's take a recorded vote, Madam Clerk, on this motion.
Gardner,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes, but please send the information in an ample amount of time.
Phillips,
Yes.
Harvey,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Tillman,
Yes.
Williams.
Right, everyone, there being no further business to come before the special meeting, is there a motion to adjourn at 6:45 PM?
So moved.
Motion made by Alderwoman Nelson, second by Alderwoman Phillips. All in favor?
All right.
The meeting adjourned at 6:46 PM. Good night, everyone.